you don't get your cake ass out of here acting like I root for him. And I know you don't. You got my name, my face on your page. Your name, your face ain't on my page, nigga. Matter of fact, hey, what do you call this? Thumbnails? Don't put that whole ass on no thumbnail. Erase that whole ass. That bitch. He got mad because the heat got hot and left like a bitch. Just like when I'm arguing with bitches, they just walk off like that. Because I said, I ain't worried about outside. We both got to walk out that door. I love to walk outside the door, but I wasn't finna stop my show to walk out the door. But that made sure he wasn't walking out that door with me. He made sure he ain't say nothing about Caucasian male, and he made sure he kept his on himself to a minimum. I'm a C student. Who's a lame who will get your ass whooped if you ain't got a with you, and you got one with you, and that who with you, that didn't want it, and that ain't me dissing that. That was like, man, I hope this shit don't turn into what the it look like it's finna turn into. You ain't even got a soldier with you, nigga. You would never see a nigga walk in the door with me. If I'm with somebody, they ain't with me. They just happen to pop up. That's got to be explained to lames. I have a nigga shadowing me. I ain't finna have no. What is one nigga gonna do when it's a whole mob of niggas out here? You put that in danger. I see somebody say, Corey, tough now. You see I switch seats?
Men don't do that. They do not try to fuck up another man's family. Under no circumstances.
Well, well, well. First off, let me say that this video is inspired by O'Shea Duke Jackson. Y'all probably familiar with him. Pretty large creator. Always got his finger on the pulse of what's going on. And he put out something on Anton Daniels. We all know a week ago, it went down with him and Corey. Had the internet on fire. And I bet you, Corey gonna have something to say about it tonight. However, there was a lot of behind the scenes that O'Shea broke down about Anton, who he had with him, his marital situation, the young lady's marital situation. And I'm only addressing this because this dude is all over social media as the moral police for black people. If you don't judge, you probably won't be judged. If you got a heavy hand with the judgment, boy, when it come back to you, it's something else. We all done been there, right? The other part is you violated a hood favorite, for lack of a better way to put it. One of the most keep it real dudes in the entertainment industry, in my experience. So, and that would be Corey Hulcom. So ain't no way you gonna ruffle Corey's feathers. And I don't care what mountaintop you on, when you push, boy, the culture pushes back. And do they? So, you better be pristine, crisp and clean. You better not have nothing on your jacket, boy. So now we got this young lady. He taking pictures with the young lady. She's an up and coming podcast and media personality. I don't know nothing about her. Young lady named Micca. This ain't meant to smear her in any type of way. This is all about the words coming out of Anton's mouth. And with all the things he says about black people and how dumb they are, or irresponsible they are, or don't want to hear the truth, it's going to be interesting to see how he hears the truth and what he has to say about it. So a couple quotes that came out of his mouth, as I'm checking out O'Shea putting this thing together, he did a heck of a job, is don't deal with Corey Hulcom, he gonna snitch on you. Snitch on you for what? You a square. You not a street dude. You don't do crimes.
Hey, anybody that's friends with Corey, anybody that hang around that nigga, hey man, don't do nothing. Don't say nothing out of pocket. That nigga's a snitch. That nigga's a hoe. He a hoe, he a snitch in every facet of the word.
Matter of fact, you on the cusp of mainstream media. You probably considered a part of mainstream media now. And so snitch on you about what? Oh, then he says, I always travel with a bad B with me all the time. I do what the hell I want to do when I want to do it.
Nigga, I got five hoes over there. Why I care about what a nigga is saying? I always got a bad chick with me. 100% of the time, nigga. I don't go out of town unless I got a bad chick with me. But he don't know that. He don't know that I do what the fuck I want to do when I want to do it.
Damn! Now, ain't this the same behavior you chastise from men and women for going into relationships with other people irresponsibly or dishonest or with bad intentions or no level of commitment? I mean, it's the same dude that brags about, I believe, being married to the woman he met, I believe, in high school. You know what I mean? Like a classic love story type of thing. No matter whether you like him or not, you got to appreciate that, right? But this is the flip side of that. So did this happen once he blew up, or was he always like this? And like I said, I don't deal with the DMP stuff. This is about him and raining judgment down. And then when the mirror is turned back, are you going to do the same things that you claim to hate? That's what we going to see. I'm only a tiny platform that's just saying something about this. But there's other ones that are much larger, including O'Shea. And I hate to see if Flacco get his hands on this, because I bet you in about 3 or 4 hours, Flacco going to catch wind. You're going to see Anton crying on a thumbnail and say Anton is finished. This is bad. His career is over. This is not going to end his career. We know that. All right. So, but what it will do is change the perception of how he's looked at from people in the culture. The other side may still love him. It kind of reminds me, minus the people that lost their life, RIP, of the OJ situation. And I'm old enough to remember how he separated himself from everything he was raised in, his heritage, his roots, his connection to the ghetto, so to speak, and he got Hollywood. And then as soon as he got the case and everything like that, all of a sudden he was super black again. And it was so obvious. And he still got the backing, but only because it was such a pivotal moment in history. And people looked at it as payback, fair or unfair, which, you know, you really shouldn't look at it like that because none of that is justified, right? But if you've been a part of a culture that has been victimized, then retribution, I mean, that kind of says it all, right? So, but he never really was embraced on his way back. So whoever he stepped on his way up, however he treated people that he looked at as beneath him, he never got embraced on the way back down. Even outside of that fake support, that wasn't fake, but you know what I'm saying. They were more supporting the overarching message, not his activities, what he did, what he may have been guilty of or not, or this and that. But I'm saying all that to say that Anton has profited greatly off commenting on the dysfunction in black culture and to exhibit behaviors that tie right into that as though you're a rapper who you despise. You literally said you hate ninjas. You said that.
I hate you niggas. I hate you. I hate the very guts that you got.
And now you doing ninja activity? You not getting the pass. They coming for you, man. I'm telling you, you ain't gotta listen to my little ass channel. They coming for you though, bro. We done seen this movie before. That train is never late. I'm telling you. And you not getting the sympathy vote. not from the culture. And like I said, I'm really interested to see what Corey got to say, because after a week of Corey got chunked, Corey ain't a real one, Corey this, Corey that, he should have handled his business. This is going to be real interesting tonight. So let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Till next time, man. It's your boy Dell, man. We out.